right, you guys, it's about that time. Oh, of course I'm a little clumsy on the first one, but first location here got us a nice trail going down the side of this tube that we're going to set up here. So got to check the time. Still 58. I'm way too anxious, but we'll get down in here and see if we can't find a spot that we want to put this in. Oh, they got a phenomenal trail going down here. So see how tough the ground. Oh, I might be able to just poke it right in. We'll see. I'd like to get it in down here somewhere, down low, but it's pretty rocky down here. I think we're gonna go more up towards where I was there. Right up in here somewhere is where we're gonna try. So 7:59. It's about time. I'm so pumped for this year, guys. It's gonna be a big year. I'm hoping to get about 300 out today. So there we go. It's 8 o'clock. Let's get after it, guys. Hopefully I didn't just jam my driver full of stuff. See if I can't get it to go in up here. There we go. First one's in. Let's get rolling. Guys, I cannot tell you how happy I am that this ground's soft enough for me to just shove them right in. Gonna make things a lot faster for me today than it was last year. Nice coon trail going to corn here, guys. Just wait until you guys see this trail. It's a pretty good one, but here's all I'm doing, guys. Running that loop through there, running the pogo through and folding it back on itself. Nice tight cinch. Coming over here. Look at that trail. Coming from a barn going to corn. Get that pogo in there, give her a tug, and we're out of here. Boy, this trail that I'm about to head down to really came in, guys. Oh, that's one thing when you're mapping. If you do it too early, the trails aren't going to look near like what they're going to come season. They're still developing, but got us a culvert down here. You guys can see I throw that pogo on, and as I'm marching down here, I get it on the driver, get down in here, and we're out. Alrighty, we're at another location. I believe I showed you guys this in my mapping video, so figured why not turn on the camera again. Trail beat down here, corn on the other side of the road along with the fence running perpendicular to the road, so it's always a good spot for me. Oh man, that went in beautifully on down the road. Well, guys, we got a pretty good location here. I see right where I'm going to put this, either right here or down here, but we're going to plink a 220 in here. I think I'm going to do it right in there, so we'll get this. What I like to do is lay my 220 down and then I'll stake the pogo down. So that's how I like to do them. We're actually going to be throwing one in on the other side of this too, so let's grab us another one here. You guys can see I got all my 220 pogos laying there in a mess. Probably should have done a better job at putting them away, but you know what? We're out here. It is what it is. We're gonna roll. So we'll get this pogo on here. You guys can see that really long pogo for that 220. Grab a muskrat stretcher. We'll go ahead and head over to the other side of the road. Got this nice tunnel going through here. You guys can see that right there, so that's where this baby's gonna go. Set the 220 right there. And that's two 220 staked in. Another spot I'd like to try and get a 220 into. Oh yeah, we're still gonna be able to. Right in there. Maybe that's going to be too close to the pole. I think we're going to try and plug one in right there, see what happens. So we'll get that 220 set right there, and oh boy, guys, I'm only trying on these 220s. I really only drive them in there about a foot. I think that's really all you need. These are good, basically brand new 220s. So we'll be getting down the road. Well, guys, oh man, losing my voice. To say that I'm excited to see what this spot's going to produce would be an understatement. Got a feeling we're going to be able to catch something out of this one. You guys can see that trail just beat to a pulp. So I think we've set, well, not set, but we've pre-staked like 40-ish locations. I know we're over 40, so we're chugging right along. The ground being nice and damp's really helping out with how fast I can go. I wouldn't say it's damp, but a lot looser than it was. I don't like that one bit. Some soft dirt in here. Try and get it right in here. Oh, they ain't getting that one out. Plug in one right there. Come down here. Plug in the second one. We're on our merry way. Alrighty, we got us a beautiful culvert down here going to the old corn. So I believe this is, we're into the 50s now. I know that 52 or 53 that are done. So get that pulled out right in the middle of the trail, and whew, we're out. Got us a great trail here, culvert going through over to corn from timber on the other side of the road. So we got a pretty beat down path going through here. Throw a pair of DPs in here. One down by the culvert there. And I just stick that trap right in the middle of the trail. I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to hear me with the dryer blowing and them bins over there, but throw another one in up here, and I'd say that's good for a double, hopefully, on the first check there. So let's get out of here. All right, y'all. We're at a location that, if I remember right, had a really good high bank trail. Yeah, right in here that I wanted to get set. So I'm gonna trap the water down in there on my water route, but I figured we're going over it anyways, so might as well plink some DPs in here. A couple Bush Latte cans in this trail too. Try and get one down in here right by the bridge. Best part about these high bank trails is they aren't very far down usually. So there we go, 2 more in. Alrighty, you guys. Got a good 220 location here. I'm gonna plug in, let's see here. Gonna go one on the top there. Go ahead and get that one staked down before I forget to do that. I always make sure to get my 220 out of the trail enough to where it's not gonna knock down any of the fluff I'm hoping to use to pin them down. Oh, ground's a lot harder over here. Holy cow. I think I can get the other one right. Oh, I might have to go down here. Actually, I can do it right there. So I'm just gonna flop this 220 in here. Over a little bit further. Get this pogo driven in the ground here. We have to be 5 foot from the fence with these 220s. And here, I'm probably 6 or 7. It's close, but still good enough. So try and get this in the ground. There we go, and we're out of here. 2 more 220s added. All right, time to plink in another 220 here. If I remember right, the culvert should be this one's so hard because it's grown up so high in grass because of the drought. It's hard to find this sucker. Here it is. I believe. Yep, it's right here. As you guys can see, they have a tunnel going down through there. So I like to find a little bit better spot to set on it. Right in here is going to be our spot. So yeah, guys, with how dry it was though, some of this grass is so tall, making it hard to find some of these culverts. That's why mapping really helps, because I would have spent a lot longer looking for that. I'm pretty sure I did when I was mapping. So anyways, guys, we'll get down the road. All right, I apologize, guys. It's getting really, really windy out, but this is a new spot for me this year. I found this. It's coming out of a gateway with some buildings there, going to corn. So new spot for me. I want to try out, get that DP in there, and we'll see how it does. All right, guys, bear with me because it's windy. Seems like every time I want to make a video, it's windy. But oh well. Just figured I'd turn the camera on. This is location number 100 that we're gonna have staked here. So, oh boy. Tell you guys what, I need to get a belly on me or something so I get some more momentum pushing them in. We'll be getting down the road. Found this kind of interesting, guys. Let me get my DP staked in here and then I'll show you. I got down here, there's some really old 220 stabilizers sitting there. Not sure how long they've been there, but I'm assuming probably before the houses were built 50 yards from here, so probably pretty old. That's pretty cool. I love seeing history like that, knowing that generations before me were here. And now I'm here running around, so we'll be getting down the road. All right, since I'm kind of down in a low spot here, I'll check in with you guys. It's noon now. This is location number 109. So started at 8 o'clock because that's what the law says you have to do, and we're chugging right along. So hopefully we can get at least 200 locations out, but we'll keep moving down the road, guys. Here's an update on the trap arsenal, guys. Starting to put a dent in her, that's for sure. Man, it's windy. Come down in here to this culvert with a beat down mud path coming out of it. You guys can see that. Going up to cut corn. So hopefully not hit a rock here. There we go. And we're out of here. Alrighty, throwing in a DP down here. Probably wish I would have marked this one for 2, but oh well. But look at this culvert, guys. That's one of the biggest wood culverts I've ever seen. And it's leaning and all warped up. It's in pretty rough shape. Kind of cool. I figured I'd just show you guys that, but we'll keep trucking along. Alrighty, got this nice trail coming down through here. It's going actually to a fence perpendicular to the road behind me. And I'm thinking right in there is a great spot for a 220. So set that. I want to move it over a little bit. I don't want to mat all that grass down right now. Get that stake down, and I believe this is number 127 as far as locations go. So we're moving, but it's getting real hot and real windy. All right, guys, really windy still, but figured since I'm down in a lower spot here, I'd try and do some filming. So got a feeling there's probably going to be some water in here by the time season starts, so I'm going to stake up high. No, it ain't going to hurt anything. So I'll just stake up here, and then I'll even run my DP up on the bank even higher, so that water can come up about 2 foot and it ain't gonna affect me. So, because they're running right down the middle here. I might actually try and get one in on this side too, because it kind of turns and comes over here. So, see if I can't mosey one in there. Ooh, some hard stuff. Oh, I got her in there. Okay, there we go. Another 2 thrown in, guys. We broke 140 now, so still moving. Alrighty, we're at a bridge here. I've actually been driving past a lot of bridges just because I know we're going to get a bunch of rain here, it's looking like, and I don't want to stake them if they're all going to flood, but got us a decent high bank trail here that I'd like to get set, kind of coming up over there. So kind of want to go look at the other side, to be honest with you. Maybe the water's edge will be the best spot. I thought there'd be a good high bank trail here, but so far it's not looking like it. No, not really. Let's go look at the other side. If I can, oh, I don't think I can fit through there. We'll head on down. I should be able to walk through that. A lot of coon tracks on the water's edge, that's for sure. Yeah, I can make it through here. We'll see. If I can't find a high bank trail, then I will set the water's edge, but I'm gonna have to rig the traps up so they're sitting higher. Oh, could be a high bank trail up here. Yeah, there's a high bank trail up here. You guys can see all them tracks going along here. Actually coming out right here, jumping over that and heading over to the corn. So we'll probably throw these DPs up here on this shelf and get moving on. Alrighty, I seen that this culvert's bone dry earlier in the year. I've actually never seen it completely dry, so it's kind of interesting, and it's always a fun one to get down to as well. But I'll sneak down here and I generally know how they move through this. I see that they threw a bunch of limbs down in here, so that's really nice. But I always throw one over here and one on the other side, kind of just where I walk down. So there will be water in this by season if we get any rain at all. So plus they're walking through here anyways. Spots like these are kind of hard to tell because they're what you would call leaf littered right now. There's so many leaves in here you can't really see much, but I've trapped it in years past. I know they're going through here. Wow, that stuff there's really dry. Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, normally their trail's hugging this bank here, but I'm struggling to get a pogo in there right now. It's pretty dry. I've had to hammer a couple now. Not near as bad as last year though. Man, oh man. This spot's real bad. Too dry. I'm gonna have to go grab the hammer, guys. We'll be getting on down the road after this spot. Well, I tell you guys what, it's like I just got to the area that didn't get much rain at all, because I've had to hammer in the last couple now and they were just 220s. So ground's pretty hard, guys. Hopefully I can get these DPs in here. We'll see though. This is another spot again, I've never seen it without water, but oh, it feels so nice to be able to get that in there without a hammer. Go ahead and put this other one in right over here, and we'll be moving on down the road, guys. 2 more put in here. Nice timber to timber culvert, so Always a good spot every year. One of my favorite spots right here. Big timber to timber. There's two trails coming in here. Really, I like to set one down here and one over here. So that's what we're gonna do again. I think I caught three doubles in 3 different days down here last year. So it's worth having a pair. Get this one in there. That's actually an easy trap there. Not a Z trap, an easy trap. Still a pull only. But this is, I believe, location 177, something like that. So we're covering ground, but I like the looks of this. Again, you guys can actually see the mud splattered in the culvert from coon running through there. So love this spot, great spot. Alrighty, we are at a culvert and we have 220s in hand. Whoa, almost went down. There we go. I already know one spot in here I want to put one in, right in here. We might have to brush her in a little bit when we come to set it, but it'll still work out all right. Now my 220s are stuck together. Okay, let's figure my life out here. There we go. Set this one here. Hopefully the ground's loosened up in here at least. I've had to hammer in like the last 4 or 5 now. It's really weird, kind of spotty on where I need to hammer. Really weird. I just wish I didn't have to even bring the thing with me, but it's just been too dry. There's my rat stretcher. I always lose that thing. All right, let's go on an adventure, folks. Walk through the old tube here. The reason why I want to put some 220s in here is I think in a ditch like this, coming from a big river bottom going up to a big block of timber, I think I can catch a cat, bobcat that is. So I have high hopes. There's 3 of them and I'm putting 220s in all of them, so we'll see what happens. Last year I put DPs in them and had pretty good luck, but I want to try 220s this year and see what happens. So we'll be getting out of here. Well guys, what a day. It was great to be out there pre-staking. Stuff looks really good too, so that gets me pretty pumped up. But ended up getting a little over 220 locations out, and it was right at about like 310 traps. It was a little over 300. So a long day, the biggest day I've had pre-staking by far as traps and locations go. So covered some ground today, got some good stuff out, and I'm pumped. We'll wrap up this line here tomorrow, and that'll be that. Then it'll be the next weekend. I'll be at home pre-staking my Thanksgiving line, and then there'll be some more pre-staking in the water that following week, and then we'll be trapping 2 weeks from the day. So anyways, y'all, thanks for watching, and until tomorrow when I'm out pre-staking again. Thanks guys.